Hello, I'm Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World on Overlord difficulty. In this part, we will again try to expand as much as possible. We have quite a few targets available. Those 3 extra crossbowmen we got in the previous part helped a lot, and we can now try to attack locations or provinces that before were not possible because we are just not able to do enough damage every turn. And with that extra, let's say 25 damage, 20 to 25 damage these 3 guys can do per turn, that's basically 1 extra unit dead every turn. So that this is actually a huge difference. We're gonna try to get the redwood today. I really want to get another resource with 3 forest provinces where we can build sawmills. It's a nice boost again to the economy, which is another thing we still have to work on. Now the main reason is so that we can get some more metals. That will be another very significant boost to the damage that we can deal. And once we have the redwood, we go back south and try to take out these dwarves. They are quite rich, so I would like to get that province. Plus we have a free settlement here, and all these fights also should give us some nice experience and maybe even medals, especially the free settlements with so many units there. I expect this one is also third ring, that this may have like 11-12 units as well at least. So this could be a good chance to already get 1 or 2 extra medals, and at this point, when we are at -7, I would already take them. But enough talking. Let's start playing. And first we go north. I want the redwood first. This will also give our scouts some extra time to explore. So maybe on our way back down, we can first clear some locations if there is something really good. Anything else? I think you can hit end turn. And once again, yes, I am trying to save locations that have brigands for the possible alliance with halflings later. If we find one more province, I still would like to have the alliance and swap from crossbowmen to maybe more halflings, or at least get the halfling scout, at least one of them, to see the other unit. But with the alliance, we would have to level it from the normal halfling, which would take some time, but I would do that. I'm not sure about swapping those crossbowmen out, because the armor piercing shot is really important, and halflings do have armor. They have precise shot, but that's not quite as good as the armor piercing shot. But we'll see. The alliance with halflings is a plan if we can find another province. So we are saving brigands, and I already have like 7 probably available. So we are like halfway where we need to be. Okay. And there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that's the positioning of our units. Okay, we know what to expect here. This still is risky, but I think we can handle it. And now, how does it look like here? We'll have to stack up a bit probably. But to answer a question why I'm positioning the crossbowmen in the back row, not forward, because yes, they're easier to replace. We can easily grab a new crossbowman, and we can't replace our foragers, so maybe it would make more sense to protect our foragers and move them back. But our foragers are actually significantly harder to kill. crossbowmen and foragers have the same melee defense, but melee units are our highest priority when it comes to what we want to kill. Whenever something gets close to us, it has to die. We don't want to like sacrifice units, even though they are easy to replace. The crossbowmen are not here to be like a cannon fodder. So I don't want to allow any melee units to hit us. So the melee defense is irrelevant, but what is relevant is the range defense and can be also resistance. We can't really avoid taking some range damage. When we check the map, we will take some range damage in this fight, that's for sure. I mean, some range units will most likely end up standing on this hill. There'll be range units standing on these hills right from the start. And if I leave crossbowmen in the front line, they will die. They have only range defense 3. Let's say they have like a bowman against them with attack 6, maybe double shot. So that's like 6 damage per turn, maybe something like that. They are halfway down already after 1 turn. They are slow, so retreating with them is not that easy. Compared to halflings, this guy has range defense 8, so when he or when some bowman starts hitting him, he's just smiling back and taking basically no damage, and those few hit points he may lose, he just regenerates. So actually, the foragers are better in the front line, even though we can't replace them, but it is much harder for the AI to do something to them. Here we even have range defense 9, which is already quite ridiculous. So that's the explanation. There was a question about why I'm positioning the units like this. So I thought I would speak about it for a bit. Though for some fights where there would be a real possibility of losing units, then I would position crossbowmen to the front, of course, and just go into the fight with like the intention to sacrifice one in order to win like a fight that would be really important, something like that. But enough talking, let's actually start doing something. You're gonna, come on, you're gonna be here. I want to stand on the hill if possible. You're gonna be there. And you can probably stand here. I want them to be as close as possible to the other side. This is the best I can do. And maybe it's better to move this guy to the front because he has higher range defense. Go. Okay, how many range units do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. No, 2, 4, 6. Where did I see the 7th one? Well, doesn't matter. What is your range? 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's basically what I was talking about. Here, because it's a slinger, 2, 4, 5, he can't reach us, but the bowman most likely is gonna move to the hill as well once the slinger moves away. And then we'll have to tank some shots. And that's exactly what I said. Halflings can do that easily. If those were crossbowmen, I'd already to start thinking about retreating. Let's start with 1 fatigue. Yeah, this guy has double shot. This may still hurt. But only the first turn. Yeah. Took 2 damage, regenerated 1. And the bowman is basically out of combat. He will keep shooting still, but he won't do any damage now. We're gonna do the same thing here. Again, we're gonna take a double shot, but shouldn't be a big deal. Now, what do we have to kill? as I said, anything that is close enough to potentially cause trouble. I have to keep an eye on the crossbowman. That is a range that can be dangerous. Here the range defense wouldn't help us that much. Let's actually hit the slinger, because they're getting closer in range of the crossbowman, and that's something I don't like. Do you have forced march, by the way? You do. So that's another unit we have to keep an eye on. And what about this one and this one? No, these two don't have a forced march, so that's gonna help. Okay, so far so good. So what do you have to kill now? The spearman. Really? Still gonna kill him. Don't want to take the hit from the spear to get the debuff. And what else? Next turn we will have to kill the crossbowman. He'll end up on the hill. I'm not sure that we have enough damage for that, because the pikeman will also get close. Okay, so the swordman doesn't have forced march. It means I can move closer and get rid of the crossbowman. Now, militiaman with 2 hit points shouldn't be a problem. We can retreat and hit him. Okay, nice. You'll retreat. Can we kill the swordsman easily? And this fight nicely confirmed what I talked about before we started. Those halflings are tanking both bowmen the whole time, and at the end of the fight, they took they're like -5 hit points maximum. It was never really dangerous. How many shots do you have left? 4. Let's just wait. Yeah, at this point we can even regenerate through the damage. Okay, 0. How much ammo do you guys have? Enough. So let's allow them to get their revenge. Good. So this wasn't too bad. But only thanks to the crossbowman that allowed us to kill the incoming melee units fast enough. 168 is not bad. And now, okay, that's a wrong hero for scouting. We're gonna need some range damage for our hero at some point. But I think I'm gonna prioritize maneuvering for now. Here is some extra damage, more resistance, and there is the medal I wanted to take. Yes, we can afford to take it. Wow. Since we really don't want to counterattack, I guess we are taking the entanglement immunity. And medal for agility, don't think so. We could start working on the crossbowman as like a melee tanks for later. They get the melee defense quite often, so we should be able to get their defense to, let's say, 6. Won't really help us with higher tier units, but they should be able to tank some melee hits from lower tier units in fights where we could get overwhelmed. So why not? More stamina, more hit points. And actually managed to find a location. Okay. I think we want to avoid problems with population mood. This is one of the few provinces that's actually happy. So let's keep them that way. And okay, so we are not going further to the north. There is water everywhere. What do we have here? Savage Woods. Probably don't want to go there yet. Anything interesting here? Just the redwood. And that means we want to build Carpenter's Guild. That is now cheap, and sawmill for 60 gold. And we are at -1 even with that new medal. Pretty good. Okay, let's go back. So now what we have to do is to build the income buildings everywhere. That's priority number 1. Priority number 2 will be pubs and theater, especially because the halfling provinces are not exactly happy, and those are the two provinces that I really want to keep and want to keep happy. I don't want to lose them with those resources. Where? Damn it. That didn't do that much. Still very discontent. It gave us a little bit of unrest. I saw the bar move up a little bit, but basically nothing happened. And I'm just thinking, what did you find here? Battle mages and retinue. I think I want those dwarves first. Even thinking about going to the capital, grabbing another crossbowman. Because then we could go to the Cloudy Valley and then move north. Like here, maybe here, depends on what we have there. This is a swamp, isn't it? I thought At some point I saw lizard men here. Or isn't it? No, no, they are humans. I thought they were lizards. So maybe even here, something like this, if there is something interesting under the fog of war. I know that these were human. Yeah, here we can see the human buildings. Hmm, 190. We could use some extra gold, because I'm already thinking about switching from fatigues to VABs. Oh, we don't have enough money for that. Okay, never mind. Let's just attack the dwarves. And we'll go back later, which means we won't be that time efficient. We'll waste some time moving back and forth. But on this shard, it shouldn't be a big deal. I think we are ahead, and the strength of our army is gonna grow really fast. Yeah, it's turn 28. We are already in the third ring. If we waste a few turns here, it doesn't matter. Okay, go. I'll try to at least 2 more fights here. What the hell? Wow, these abilities suck. Let's take reaction. And where did this happen? No, I was hoping that he could get another fight here, because I would attack spiders with our army. That would be a good fight for us. But, well, here we can try to just poison them. Didn't work, so can't do anything else. But we found another marble. And, well, you don't see that many resources usually. Especially when it comes to the higher tier stuff, marble, mithril, stuff like that. They're pretty rare, and we have 2 sources of marble in first 2 rings. So again, guarded by gargoyles. Maybe I'll leave it for now. And first go for the Dwarven province. It's more profitable to first take that. Just build a mine here to have it ready. And because we are going back to this province anyway, there are more locations. We will get the marble in a few turns. That should be fine. Go. Okay, here it's important that we don't make a mistake. I think we can handle this. 6. Even if there are 2 ballistae, we should be able to keep them exhausted with fatigues. 6 units is not that many. Okay, is it in range? It is. Don't even have to worry about fatigues or anything. 2, 4, 6. Huh. Two, 4, 6. Okay, I want to stay out of range of the engineer if possible. Okay, now he has to move forward, and I hope that he just moves down from the hill. Because as long as he stands on the hill, he has range 6, and that's pretty hard for us to counter. Come on, move forward. No, dude. And now we are in trouble. Damn. Because now the engineer is in range of our crossbowman, and if he starts attacking them, he can actually kill one of them. Yep, that's what I was talking about in the previous fight. We just can't tank range damage with crossbowman. Cool. That's what we needed. Now we move back. And I can't do anything to him. Dwarves have too high resistance. Wow. He has armor piercing shot. That's the reason why he hit so hard. So the engineer was in the end a lot more dangerous than the ballista because of his range. But we are alive, so everything's fine. 154 gold, that's decent, and we have the province, so that's also a nice boost our income. Let's see. Well, we can basically think about forager as a boost to income as well. So let's take it. Definitely better than melee attack. Here we prioritize damage over more ammo. And we don't want that metal. Stamina for you. And keep exploring. Okay, dwarves. Another reason why we're gonna need theater. But even with the theater, you'll probably be able to keep them happy. Extravaganza and theater, that will get them where? Very discontent. We're gonna need a guard here. Well, for now we can't do anything, so let's just build another mine. And how does it look like? Plus 19. Perfect. So for the first time, we are in the green numbers, and hopefully we'll stay there. What is this? Deadly swamps. No, that's not what I wanted. And here it's a free settlement. So we can attack these two. I think I'm gonna attack this province. That's gonna be the last fight for this part. So I would like to get the vision before I end the video. And with 214 gold, we still don't want to build anything in the capital. There are some buildings I'd like to get, but we just don't have enough money yet. And here we have demons. Something I don't want to attack yet either. Okay, go. Oh, and extravagance, that's another thing I'd like to get. Well, we killed 15, so hopefully we can kill 14. Though this might be more difficult because all the range units on their side will have hills available. We are going from hills into hills. So everyone will have the extra range. But it will be more difficult for their melee units to get to us. Okay, you two really have to go as far away from them as possible. And wow, no hills on our side, where on their side now they have hills. They have hills here. These two hills. Expected the starting position to be better. Oh, well, let's see. Okay, the crossbowman has to die. Oh, 2 crossbowmen even. And 1 bowman. Without double shot though, that's good. Two, 4, 5. I think I have to retreat. 2, 4, yeah, because I can't hit him. Or I can't kill both of them. You're kidding me? Well, their attack is not that high. Maybe you can just tank the damage. Okay, this is the best I can do. Just move on the hill and get the extra range for later. Ah, that's fine. But now, oh, they have forced march. Come on. So you have to go back. And the next target has to be the spearman and pikeman. Okay, so far so good. Do we want to kill the crossbowman or hit the slinger? The slinger doesn't have double shot, so he's not that dangerous. Let's just kill another unit. And you'll start working on the pikeman. Probably is not necessary using the fatigue, but just in case. It's free, so why not? Well, it was a mistake hitting the swordsman. He doesn't have forced march. I should really focus on the units that can get to us. Okay, so we managed to somehow get through this, but I think this was tougher than the first free settlement. And what did we get? 192 gold, that's decent, and another level up. This one sucks though. Well, we can just grab logistics too. It's again gonna save us quite a lot of money, so why not? Maybe it's not that bad after all. Logistics is quite important. I guess the defense, hit point, this is better. More damage here as well. More damage for everyone. Good. You could use more ammo. So those level ups were not that bad after all. Triple extra range damage or ranged attack. I'll take that anytime. Dark Cave. Keep exploring. Ancient Crypt. Wow. What do we have? Demons, undead. Yeah, we definitely want to go back there. Yeah, let's get another mine. And what do we have around? Medusa swamps, desert, and another free settlement. It's still really far away from Magnus. '8-1, but it's another decent province. So we take it. Then we take this one, that's plus 15 gold per turn. Get the vision here, it's also important, so maybe even more free settlements. And how does it look like with our economy? Plus 36. That looks pretty good. So yeah, at this point we just expand as much as possible. Hello. How did he get here? Again, like a line of free settlements. That's how he managed to get through. Change of priorities. You could maybe just cross the water and attack him here. And that wouldn't take that long, we just need some gold for it. Where is Shipbuilder's Guild? What do we need for that? Foundry, I should have built Foundry long ago. Now when we have steel, I mean steel iron. Well, let's do that, which means we are missing only Stonemason's Guild. Then we can here we're missing pottery, that's nothing. Craft shop, and then we can build shipyard. And we can attack Magnus. All of this is gonna take us like 7 turns to pull off. So we can start the war in 8 turns probably. This might be a really short battle for this shard. At this point, I don't think that his heroes are that strong. Though on the other hand, look how ridiculously fast he's expanding. There have to be free settlements everywhere, and he's just paying for them. I don't think that at this point he's capable of defeating like militia with 15 units. Well, this makes me a bit nervous. Look at how large or how long the border is. He has like half of the map covered already. Okay, I think we definitely are gonna pay him a visit soon. You have to slow him down a bit. But well, that's something you're gonna start working on in the next part. We are done for today. So as usual, I hope that you like this part, that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.